So apparently...
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You got...
Bro, what the freak? Yo, he just running looking like a normal dude. Bro, how did you do that? That's a strong start to a video. So let's get right to it. The video is called The Public Gooning Epidemic by 4D Shams.
What the hell, bitch? Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
Bro, what the freak? Now I feel bad. Worst day ever. Holy, bro. Okay, I don't want to make fun of the situation, but can you imagine just like sitting there reading a book? Oh, dude, what the?
Philadelphia man surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on woman's leg. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, 35, of Southwest Philly in connection with an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store. Local rap—
Is that assault? That is assault. Is it? I guess that's assault because spitting on someone's assault. So, yeah, he's going to jail. Congratulations, you jacked off on somebody. Jail. Straight to jail. And I hope they jack off on you. Unless you like that, then I hope they don't.
Because apparently being freaky in public is a trend now. We got people clapping cheeks in grocery store aisles. And I don't know if this is a result of some sort of weird fetish, but it's been pretty common for these spicy
That's
content.
weird, bro. OnlyFans creators doing this stuff in public?
Like, I know they're trying to sell some sort of like sex appeal or, you know, target the gooners, but
No, what they're trying to do is they're trying to show that they're just like us. Look, guys, I also shop at a grocery store. See? I'm just like you. Whoops. Hope no one comes behind me.
And besides the weird grocery store behavior, we got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable.
Bro, what the freak?
911.
Bro's been
And I'm sure
watching
you might
way
know
too much.
who that is. That's Nautica Malone. I've talked about him on my channel before. He's basically viewed as like the progenitor of the public gooning movement. Yes, movement.
What? People is defending this guy?
Our Nautica, born in Bikini Beach, Tempe, Arizona, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be church, on earth as it is in church land.
Oh, this is so funny, guys. Oh, sexual harassing somebody. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this guy. I got him. How do you even make that smile?
Deliver us from the Goonicide. Amen.
Amen.
And what a disrespect, Grace, to God's name, bro. Like, how dare you? Seriously talking. Like, I hope someone goons on you, bro.
Although it is sad, the gist of the story is that dude basically unalived himself after he was caught on camera masturbating at—
It got even worse. The story was bad. They was making fun of a girl getting sexual harassed. The guy ended himself. I don't think that's worth that, bro. That is so messed up. Holy crap. I don't think that's right to sexually harass somebody. But in this epidemic that we have where men are, you see the barrier between men and women just shift completely. I don't know, bro. It's like loneliness is a huge epidemic. Now, I'm not saying to jerk off on people, but understand that. So, shouts out, not shout out to him, but
at the drive-thru. And the third category might just be the worst.
Oh, wait. It's the guy in the drive-thru. Okay, then yeah, screw the guy who jacked off. Screw the guy who jacked off on the one chick earlier. Yeah, okay, yeah, screw him still. But the guy in the drive-thru, he don't really deserve that. He just showed her his wiener. That was more like a suggestion, okay? Is that considered sexual assault? I don't know. I think so. Public indecency. It's not sexual assault. I don't know what the frick's going on anymore. Let's just continue the video, bro.
By far. Because not only do they goon in public, they take it upon themselves to take that extra step to make sure that it's a public location where kids are present. Ladies, trying to enjoy a beautiful Sunday afternoon in NYC. Wow, look at this park. What do we have here? In the middle of the park, the kids literally roaming around. Didn't even bother to find somewhere that was more discreet. In a park, there's usually places where not a lot of people pass by.
And you know what's crazy? You know they're not homeless because look at that. That's a Target bag. I didn't even know they had Target in New York. Poor people don't shop at Target. I don't shop at Target. So these people have money. Like, it makes more sense if they're homeless, right? That's crazy, bro. Even the birds looking like, what the frick?
Brief intermission. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're almost at 100K. Also subscribe to my.
I'll subscribe, bro. This is a good subscription. I'll subscribe, and I'll give this video a like. 180 people that dislike that, you have problems.
My reaction channel and join my Discord. We have well over 3,000 members.
All the links will be. You're asking too much for it, bro. I'll subscribe, like video. You ain't gonna get me. You're not gonna get my whole social security account. Okay, get to the video.
But if we examine big cities like New York, we see that there's been reports of an increase in public masturbation.
390, bro. 396%. What's the problem? Right here. A potential failing mental health system. This has gone too far.
In other areas within the Cook County, facilities operated by the Cook County Sheriff's Office.
Is that an actual county? Am I stupid? Is that a joke? It's actually a county. Cook County. I look at the guy jacking off in public and be like, yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. That's our name now. We're cooked.
In Atlanta, we got a man who's been continuously arrested for indecent exposure.
Island right by Ponce de Leon. I spoke with a man who lives right over here in these condos.
And
he says he walks out the door, and right where I'm standing on this sidewalk, he sees a man exposing himself, touching himself. He's called the police. The man gets arrested.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the guy. I thought she was gonna say like the guy over there in the store, like he just comes out and he's like, oh yeah, I jack off in that spot all the time. That's my jacking off spot right there, if you don't know. So please don't, I wouldn't step in that exact spot right there. Okay, she's saying it's a person jacking off in the public. Story time. I was a security officer in a security place, and I had to always deal with homeless people. Now, there's this one homeless guy, and he was from, like, Jamaica or some Nigeria, some country. I don't know how they do it here, but we don't jack off in the public. And then I had this lady and the mom go to me, be like, hey, this man's jacking off in public and showing kids his wiener. So I had to go over there, ask him to stop, take a picture of him. Not while doing it, but I was like, bro, what are you doing? And then he got up, he's like, I'm just gonna get my things, we're gonna go. And I'm like, no, bro, you're gonna stay right here and wait for the cops to get back. And he's like, he was super skinny. He tried to like grab my phone or something, bro, and he's super weak. So I'm just like, he left because I couldn't arrest him or anything. I couldn't put him in a headlock or body slam him or RKO him. So cops came back. Next day, he's there again. Stupid person. He just started jacking off again. And so I called the cops. I didn't even let him know. I was just like, I'm calling the cops. Called the cops. They came back and hit mid-masturbation session. Gave him a ticket. And no, they didn't even give him a ticket. He got a ticket for something different. That's right. They just told him to go away. They said, well, is he doing it now? I'm like, no. So how it works is I put him on, like, do not trespass anymore. If he is caught being here again, I'm going to call the cops. And he's going to be it's going to be considered trespassing. He came back again, like an idiot, and then started sleeping in the lobby where everyone's at. And he was comfy, you know. He had his shoes, like, where his head's at. Sitting there, like, they did not arrest him. They just gave him a ticket. Said, now, don't you do that again. Don't you jack off on people. And I was kind of like, bro, what happened? What? And he was like, don't worry. He learned his lesson. I gave him a ticket. And he literally looked at the ticket. He was on the sidewalk. I looked from outside the building. He's like, I can't, bro. Bro. What happened to executions?
I was in total shock. Like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now?
For 3 years, David Robertson has been dealing with this when he walks outside of his Virginia Highland condo.
You know, back in the day, public indecency was...
You know what's even crazier, bro? Imagine paying so much, because that was a nice-looking condo he has. He's probably paying bank on that. And you have to wake up, not even you're owning your own place, but a guy's jacking off for free across the street. I'm like, bro, I had to pay a bathroom to jack off into, and you're just doing it for free?
Of course, there was that one time period when people were debating whether or not mothers could breastfeed their babies in public, but that's a completely different topic. But see,
I can give you my take on that right now. No. Calm down. All right, and leave my video. If you're gonna act like that, go somewhere else. I know it's a free country, but public indecency is a thing. Oh, but the men should be able to take their shirts off and show their nipples. It's two different things, okay? If I took my shirts off, girls is not gonna be in the corner masturbating. They go in the bathroom. Guys, obviously, They jack off just out and open already. Do you really want them jacking off even more? You want them to cause that? Well, you should control yourself. You can't control people, bro. There's no point in talking to people like that.
A lot of this, believe it or not, goes back to pornography. Every day, the internet vomits out more explicit content than our ancestors saw in their whole lifetime. And everyone from young kids to senior citizens are all consuming this content. And senior citizens might be the worst when it comes to public indecency. There have been a multitude of times where I've caught senior citizens watching spicy content either on like a public library or just somewhere in public thinking that nobody knows.
He's still learning what the internet is. He's at stage 1 of development. Stage 1, nude girls online. Stage 2, hiding your history. Going to incognito mode. He's still at stage 1. He's learning. He's learning. He doesn't know better. I'm joking. I'm joking, by the way. Yeah, that's disgusting.
He notices. There's literally a bunch of proof online. People catch them all the time.
Maria, next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room without permission. Is that clear?
Oh.
What I watch as an adult is my choice. You as a child...
Why are you watching it in school?
In Lake County, a case of distracted driving cost a deputy his job, but a sheriff's office investigation found he wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a copy of the internal...
No one is safe! I was letting my shirt hold. I'm not even safe! I can't even escape it, bro. It's everywhere. Get this shit off me!
Watch people jack off on the internet.
Look at her. Look at this baby. It's a baby. You want to jack off in front of them? What's wrong with you? Yeah, bro's down bad. I mean, he's probably like, what do you want me to do? My wife's not letting me jack off at home. Where am I going to jack off at? Yeah, so like the guy, his name is 4D Shams, if you did find this video. Like, comment, subscribe on the video, and don't jack off on people's legs. That's weird.